Who's up in my house? What's up, William? Shadow Ops, RC Explorer, Deuce, 200 Driver, GB Linden, Wild Bill. Dennis was in here early calling me a bandit. What's up, Laps? I'll have to tell Dennis Farley it's not called a bandit, it's called Bandito. It's a motorcycle club runs through Arizona and California and the lower states down through there in Texas. He's calling me Jesse James on Instagram today. It's all good. Tennessee's went back to the mask crap. I thought the mask would be fit before the show. Oh, George Watts. Glad everybody can make it. Tennessee seems like we had a 3-step open program, and we made it through the phase 3, and the COVID kicked up too many cases in Nashville. The mayor and the governor just went back to step 2, mandating that everybody wears a mask in 89 counties now. And I don't even know if my county is included. Oh, Tommy V, what's going on, brother? Tommy's a good friend of mine from way back. I've been watching Tommy's show for years. We have a lot of fun together. Dennis Farley, it's not called Bandit, it's called Bandito. It's calling me Jesse James today, Dennis. I think the Bandito brings out the blue in my eyes. Frito Bandito. I hear you, Deuce. What's up, Risha? Lower Alabama, Jeff? They're rolling in. Probably a few more will straggle in. What's going on, guys? I didn't know you were a member of the Banditos. That's a rough bunch, Dennis. You know they are. Here's Jermaine. He made it. That's my candy man. I thought I'd wear my redneck cap tonight. This is my mowing cap. It's dirty as hell. And the company's name on it did me like crap one time on my homeowner's insurance. I wouldn't advertise for this company if you pay me to. They like charging me $500 extra every 6 months for my homeowner's insurance. I could give a crap about that company. just because I wasn't born and raised here in this county. He decided, well, we're gonna rip this guy off. So he did until I found out I could swap insurance companies and get it a whole lot cheaper. The son idea. He told me before I left the office down there, he said, "You'll be back." Like hell I will. I ain't been back and I ain't going back. You gotta watch these insurance companies. So that's what I call my shit hat. A good old redneck, work on the car, work on the truck, mowing hat. Who ordered a plane this week? I'm still waiting on mine. Bought that Goblin Racer from Hobby King. Roy and GB's already got theirs. They get theirs like in one day. I ordered mine like 3 a.m. when it first released. Early in the morning, I thought I'd get a head start on it. And it's still going to be the 7th before I get it, be Tuesday. The last time I looked, it was in Missouri, headed to Tennessee. It's $100 plane, 100+ mile an hour. It's $1 per mile an hour. So it'd be a great little plane to fly. STA Bossa, almost ready to fly. Sounds cool, Dennis. Oh, my Nightbot shows up. I guess my links should be dropping in pretty quick. Hello, Christy. How are you? Shout outs. I hate that you have plumbing problems, man. I hate plumbing with a passion. 5 years after I moved here, the septic tank that they used on this property was older than the new house that I bought. And 4 or 5 years after, the septic tank started getting stopped up. And I called a pump truck out to fix it. We couldn't find the lid to the septic tank. We dug for 2.5 days, couldn't find it. Found a broken pipe out in the front yard where it had been leaking. So we fixed that. I fixed that. And we run 100-foot tape out into it. And you can hear it slam into the tank. The tape, the clean out tape. And I had to go rent a Kubota U25 track hole. And I had to dig up the front yard to find the tank. I found it 32 inches below the ground. But what I did, I got a blue plastic 55-gallon drum over the clean out on it now, and it's stuck out of the ground about 4 inches above the ground. If I ever have my tank pumped again, I backfilled the hole after finding the tank, but I'll be damned if I dig up my front yard again to find it. All I'm going to do is cut the top off of that 55-gallon drum. Bottom of it is turned upside down, and it's right over the cleanout hole. We'll yank the thing out and go again. I'm never going to have to rent a track hole again to find my septic tank. Plumbing's a bitch. That excursion cost me, I don't know, it seemed like I borrowed about $1,000 to get all that done. I think I wound up spending $600 to $800 on all that mess. Had the pump truck out here about 3 times. If it wasn't for him helping me, I'd been in a bind. But if I'd hired it out, it'd been $3,000 or $4,000. So being a homeowner's got its perks. Nightbot finally showed up in my chat. Yeah, I don't wish bad plumbing on anybody. I've got a faucet outside on my house. I need to anchor it down real good now, but I've got it working, so I won't leave it alone. It just create more problems. I get to working on it. It makes it through the winter. Guys, I want y'all to hit up Gooniac if you're not subscribed to him. Try to push him over this 1,000 sub mark. His link should be dropping pretty soon in chat. That zero's a nice bird, Deuce. I'm on that Pitts V2 so bad. By the time I wanted it to be gone. Gooniac's at 944 subs, guys. He's getting close. That's 56 away. He needs 56 subs. I've already given him 2 of my accounts. I give Jeff two of my accounts. And once they get way past the 1,000, I'm going to take my other account back out. And Deuce has got a friend, Derek. He's real close to 1,000, so hit him up too. I'm already subscribed to him, Deuce. I've been watching Derek a long time. That's how I found you. Oh, Mike Keller. Glad you made it, buddy. I can give you my extra account, Deuce, until it gets way over. I got a troll account I use. Sneak in people's undetected shows. I'm on your TV. Oh, wow. I got up every night. I go to bed. I cut my TV and my satellite off, and I go to bed. It's usually early in the morning, and I do it. It's a routine. Satellite TV goes plumb off. Well, I got up this morning and I noticed the screensaver from the satellite was moving around on the TV, and I didn't think much of it. I said, "Well, that's weird. TV should have been off all night." So what I did, I just got the satellite on, and it come on, and I didn't pay no attention to it. Well, later on, I was going to mute the volume on the TV so I could watch YouTube videos, and Lord behold, nothing worked on it. Couldn't mute it, couldn't bring the volume down, I couldn't cut it off with a button. So first thing I did was check my remotes. See, and both of them, I got one that controls the satellite and TV, and my other one's just for the TV. And a lot of people don't know this, but by your naked eye, you can't see these infrareds. But if you shine these in a camera, the camera lens will pick up your infrared for you. It's I've got two of these remotes here, and if you shine them into a camera, you'll see these. I got a little delay, but you'll be able to see these flashing. So I plugged these up, and took my camera phone and just like I was going to take a picture and take those things behind the lens and just touch a button, and the camera will pick up that infrared, but by the naked eyes you can't see it. But it's a good way to test your batteries if you're not sure if they're working or not. This is a good way to test it. Kenny was having trouble last week with his remote to his new camera, and I was trying to get him to do that, but it works very well. But I found out that both remotes wasn't controlling my TV, and I said, "Well, it's got to be something wrong with the TV." Both remotes wouldn't go out at the same time. So what I did, I went behind the TV and unplugged it, and waited a second or two and plugged it back up, and boom, everything started working like it should. So I don't know if it's about time to buy a TV or not. So far, so good. Farmer, what are you talking about? Cattle prods. Cattle products? This is not going to hurt your eyes to look at it, but I'm just saying you can't see these with the naked eye, but a camera lens can see it. And some of my, I think, turbo timber night flying in the front yard, you can see me flying around. You'll see it looked like a white light underneath my porch, and that's a security camera that's lit up, and it's got like 36 infrared LEDs in it, and it just shines like a 60-watt light bulb with a camera lens on it. But by the naked eye, you couldn't even tell it was there. Super mod. Mike Keller, you're killing me, dude. I installed commercial alarms in my heydays. I worked with a lot of electronics, put in CCTV, access control units, uh, burglar alarms, fire alarms. I worked for a big company in Nashville. I was licensed and bonded through the state of Tennessee to put alarms in. I've been working in banks before. I'd be up on the drive-through counter inside the bank late in the afternoon after they closed, be putting a motion detector in the corner. The cops come in, pull up outside, guns drawn, pointing guns at me. They know their van was out front, was working on the alarm. They were madder than hell. The janitor tripped a panel box. I was in a closet that's supposed to have been deactivated while we were there. As installers, you could call and have your system put on test while you're there working on it, so the alarm company won't call in. But we're installing a new panel with an existing panel there, and all he did was put a mop in there and jarred the door open on it. There's a switch that popped open on it, and it sends out a silent alarm. And before you know it, we got cops all over us inside that bank. It was a happy day. Us commercial installers, we all got the crap jobs. Worked on banks. I put alarm systems and television stations, credit bureaus, banks, you name it. Worked in all of them. Tractor supply companies. Put a lot of alarms in. What's up, Air Marshal? Squid Boy. Reckon Checkham's in the house. Y'all try to get your friends to subscribe to Gooniac and Derek's channel. We're getting close to 1,000 subs. My Nightbot's supposed to be dropping Gooniac's link in here. I ain't seen it yet. I might have overlooked it. Chat moves fast sometimes. I was going to show you this pretty little racer. If I get in here and find it. Well, nothing goes right when you want to do something. That's what I get for mine and 2 batteries. There's a goblin. Looks like a rare bear. A whole lot like a rare bear. About the size of it, too. Really like the profile of it. Good looking little plane. I'm going to hinge tape my all the going to hinge tape all the ailerons and elevator on that. Think it'd be a safe thing to do. Dennis, Dave Kowalski, thanks for coming in, brother. Dave, jumping out of the airplane was thumbs up for me, brother. It'd have to be a wild ride to the bottom. Say Tennessee RC pilot. Deuce is dropping links. I guess that's to Derek's channel. Y'all check that out. George, they shot some sound like cannons out here last night after my neighbors got home. He does that every year. Now I wasn't expecting. I jumped about 2 foot. I said, "Well, they're home." Then the other neighbors, they were shooting them all night. They quit about 9:30, 10. Yeah, I love them too, Dennis. I just don't like buying them. They're shooting them right now here nearby the house. They canceled the 4th of July in Nashville. Like I said earlier, Nashville went through 3 stages of opening up the businesses and stuff, and they'd already opened up the 3rd stage. Then COVID kicked up, and they all got their panties in a wad and kicked it back down to 2. It's mandatory to wear the mask at Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis now, in 89 counties. So I don't know if my county's in it or not. I'm about ready for 2002 to be over with. I've been quarantined since February. And something's going to bust. Something's going to break before it's over with. I'm sick of it. I ain't scared of no. If the way I look at it, guys, I gotta die of some cause. And if it's COVID-19, let it be. But people need to be aware that it could be dangerous. But I'm not going to stay cooped up in my house for years and years to go. "2020 Day, Marshall." I didn't live 2002. I agree, Deuce. People ain't gonna listen to me and you, though. If I did say 2002, I apologize. But I want 2020 to be over with, to be honest with you guys. Sick and tired of this crap. My brother told me I can come up and stay with him in Kentucky anytime I get ready. I can go visit. I just haven't. Roy, you and GB already got your goblin, don't you? In a day. It takes me 7 days to get it, and I ain't even got it yet. Last time I looked, it's in Missouri. Won't be here tomorrow. It'll be here Tuesday. It said. I love the way FedEx updates your shipping. They never send a. They send that you requested your email for the shipping information, and then they'll send you another one when it's delivered. Nothing in between time. You just got to keep going back and looking and checking on it yourself. Hell of a company they got there. Has anybody ordered the gobbler besides Roy, GB, and me? I want to shout out Jermaine and Mike Keller last week for supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, guys. I've been trying to help Jeff and Guniac get their subs. I've been posting like crazy on Facebook groups and chats. What's a budget, Victor? You see, click. You see and click. That's the way it should be. There ain't no budget when it comes to RC planes. You see it and you gotta have it, you click. That's the way I do it. It's gotta be something I want. The Ultimate 3, it wasn't something I wanted. But the Durafly, the Goblin, oh yeah, $100. I got 2 batteries for like $16 a piece, 4S 1370Cs. I think I had 100 points in Hobby King built up. That was $1 off my bill. So it was like $131, and I actually paid $130 for it. Shadow Ops, you leaving? Have a good one, my man. I try to support all the community, Roy. Try to anyway. It's hard to do with so many. Shadow Ops, get that plumbing fixed. It's that purple primer out and that glue that PVC back together. Well, hate plumbing. Lordy be. Bought an F-18 plus an F-14 Tomcat. Good deal, Victor. There's Gooniac's link. It just dropped. He needs a whole lot less since I programmed that. I have to go in and program all these links. It takes up to 3 to 4 hours day of the show to get all this stuff set up. And it still don't run smooth sometimes. GB, let's go fly a goblin. I think we're fixing to watch John and you filming. What do you think?
Here we go, guys. Flight 2 on the Goblin. There's no wind at all right now, so we're getting a little over half throttle and underhand chuck.
Very nice. That was hard. I know, this is crazy.
This is less than half throttle right now.
That's amazing. It's small and very fast. Oh yeah.
John flies the crap out of this thing.
Oh my goodness.
Can y'all hear the video okay?
I'm jealous. Yeah, it's got so much acceleration into the sky, I lose it every time you punch it right up into the sky. Yeah. The testament to the power. Zero gravity, RC plane, maybe. Wow.
I felt the weight curve once for that one.
I felt it too. I'm not gonna lie.
Go out here
I'm waiting for the wings to fold, but it's too stout for that.
Big casual loop here. Three-minute timer. 3 minutes past the TV.
Of course, you had to buzz me. I think I actually hung on to that one.
I gotta try a little at least once.
Oh, you've been very successful. That was awesome. Had some earth in that one.
Fight like a maniac.
Yeah, well, that's what the throttle's for, right?
Surprise.
I think that's one of the only ones I've been able to keep up with because you did it right over my head and I just had to hold it steady up.
More fast, left to right. Vertical. All right, come around left. The full up elevator, stall landing. You see it didn't snap or drop a wingtip, just kind of left right to the ground. Perfect. So it's about 4:30 when we touch the ground on that flight. So let's go check the battery, see what we got. Okay, here we go. Do a battery check. For this flight, I used a Tattoo 1550. 4-minute flight, 45%. That's not bad. Comment, subscribe, check the links down below in the description. John VH, GB Linden out.
Very cool, guys. I'm going to try to tape some quarters onto my battery to give me some extra weight. I bought the Turnigy Nano Tech Plus, 4S 1300 70C batteries. And they weigh a little bit less than that ones y'all flying in at GB. I think, excuse me, Jeff Custom was flying the same battery, and we figured up the weights on them, and mine's going to weigh a little bit less. So I'm going to try to stuff some weights up in there, or graphene batteries. I don't have the graphenes. I bought the nanos. They weigh a little bit less and a little bit smaller. So I can probably take some quarters to it. Yeah, you're going to have to get the CG right on that little bird before it flies good. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not going to fly it until I put hinge tape on it. John was throwing that elevator to it. A lot of G-forces on that thing. I imagine the 1800 would be perfect in it. Or a 1500 4S. I'm not sure about the 800 deuce, but Jeff was saying he had to add like 84 grams of weight to his plane. So this is something you're going to have to mess with to get the CG right on it. I haven't watched that Wild Bill on Mike's video, Scrappy. I'm not sure exactly, Mike Killer, about the ball link issues unless they're just cheaply made and they got a lot of slop in them and they realized it. Ball links usually are good on planes. My E-Flight 300's got ball links, but they're probably the top notch ones. Yeah, you can't beat that price for a little racer. $100. It's $99. There's no shipping tax. There's no sales tax on it. It's $99 and two 4S batteries run you about $130. I don't have no 4S's that size, so I went ahead and picked up a couple. I was going to buy some hinge tape from them, but it comes from China. I'm not going to wait for that, so I've got some here that I'll use. What I used on foam board builds, they work just fine. Yeah, I'm going to hinge out ailerons and the elevator in that bird when I get it. I don't know what numbers I'm going to put on mine yet. Hadn't decided. Depends on how many numbers I get. I might put numbers all over the thing. They only give you one battery, one number each. I don't know what I'll do on that deal. Put two different numbers on it, one on each side. Put some GB stickers on yours, Randy. Well, I would if I had some. I ain't got no GB stickers. It needs to be 13. Just Farley, you got that right. A 1-3, but they're so big you can't get but one number on each side. I might put a 1 on one side and a 3 on the other. Probably be a 13 for sure. That's how I roll. The Bandito. John, he's a good pilot. I have to say that for John. He can fly the crap out of that thing. I watched FPV Eastern fly theirs with the music behind them, and they're just following it with a drone. But John, he lets it rip. Yes, John is a good pilot. If you want to see a good rip, watch his maiden flight and watch his second flight. He is good. I'll show you his first flight. This is John's first flight.
I'm just side angled to you. I'll track it the best I can.
Ready?
Yep, rolling. Not slow. Wow. Jeez. Half throttle, and I can barely keep up with it. Wow.
You can see by the clouds going by. It's not slow.
Yeah, and I'm in tight, guys, so it is way faster than that looked. I lost it. You know what's fast when I'm losing it.
Let's move it on, guys.
All right. Let's try a little glide test here.
Night, Dennis Farley. Glad you dropped in, buddy.
It falls pretty good once you settle down. It's got a little rain though. So confused, so I would expect that.
Night, Deuce.
My 4-minute timer.
With Jackson RC.
Woo, a little bit. She's that little bird.
That is awesome.
All right, that was 4:22 by the time it touched the ground. But I'll get the battery checker up front, put it in my pocket, and we'll test it. But successful maiden, she's fast.
Oh yeah.
This was on kind of mid rates that whole flight. I didn't do low or high. Okay? I did triple rates, but I left it on middle rates the whole time. And it's a little touchy, so I'd maybe recommend low rates for a first flight. But let's go check that battery and see what we got. Okay, let's check the battery here. Pour it out. We've got the graphene 1300 Primo packs.
Links in the description.
Links in the description. 14%. I leaned on it pretty hard, so
You were trying to lose it.
yep, that was a long flight. So for that one, for that kind of flying, I'd maybe knock a little time off. But hey, we're still okay. You know, we didn't run her dead. So like, comment, subscribe. Check the links below in the description. Tom BHRC and GB London are out.
That colored bird probably be a little harder to see in the sky. I went ahead and bought the yellow, black, and silver one. Should be able to see it a whole lot better. Jackson RC, glad you showed up, my man. You either get a blue and pink one, or you can get a yellow, black, and silver one, Chrissy. I kind of like the blue and pink, but it'd be hard to see in the sky. My video is way behind. Yeah, the blue skies and that blue bird be hard to see, GB. I really love the yellow one. It ought to stand out like a sore thumb up there. That's the reason I like the yellow one better as far as flying it. But I like that color scheme. Kind of goes together, the pink and blue. But for a flying model, I wanted the yellow and black one. It reminds me so much of the Rare Bear, the Reno Racer. And I never did get a chance to pick one of those up. Well, they discontinued it. Everybody said the Rare Bear flew good. Flies a whole lot like T-28, they say. But it is what it is. I'll probably do an unboxing video on mine. Maybe put it together, show it. Not sure yet. You don't like the pink, Air Marshal? Just like the blue? It's a good looking little plane. Northeastern FPV done their flight on it. It looks pretty good. I can't wait till somebody clocks this one to see exactly how fast it will go. It says on the box 100-mile-an-hour plus. So I don't know. I don't have a clue. But the more they fly it, there'll be somebody to put a clock on it or a radar gun on it before it's over with. Pretty sure. I know Mike Keller's going to pull it. He's waiting on that V1200 though. I'm sure he's going to pick up this little bird, little goblin. He likes to go fast. GB, I don't see how you kept that in a camera frame, zooming in and out. You zoomed in, locked in on it pretty good. Be a fast bird. I should have picked up some 1500s for that bird, since I know it's going to need some nose weight. But I can always put some weight in it. Lots of practice, I bet. You gonna pick one up, Air Marshal? Be a goblin guy. Rip it, Tater Chip. GB's bought one. I've bought one. Reckham Roy's bought one. Who else is gonna buy a goblin? I bet Kenny picks one up. No goblin for me. It's not got German on it. It's American Racer. McHale's Navy. That is Owen Jackson RC. Yeah, I watched Jeff's custom. Jeff's got one too. He got one before anybody. I think Central RC got one. He done a maiden flight on it. John got one. Jeff's got one. There's only a handful of people that got them when they come out. Yeah, that blue would be too hard to see in the sky, Dave, on that V1200. Wrong color. Maybe yellow or red or something. No blue. They say pink. You can see pink in the sky better, almost better than any color. I'm gonna try to, Roy. 13, my lucky number. But who knows? Them numbers so big. I can only put a 1 on one side and a 3 on the other side. I don't know. I might do the numbers on the wings. Just have to see when I get it. I should get it Tuesday. FedEx takes from Oregon to Tennessee. It takes them 7 days or longer, but it's scheduled to be here Tuesday the 7th. Mickey's here. Howdy. Did you notice Pilot Ryan? He didn't deny the V1200 in his show, live show. So it's probably going to come out. If they deny it or they know it is a possibility, usually if it ain't so, they'll say it. But Ryan, he didn't deny that it got leaked. There's Pilot Ryan right there. Say what? My buddy Ryan's in the house. You think the V1200 is going to come out, Ryan? We just chilling, talking about going fast and planes. That's about it. Yeah, I know he can't say. I'm not sure either, Ron, but it seems like it's a done deal, probably. It's not up to me to say. I'm not a V900 guy or a V1200 guy, but I am a goblin guy. I did pull the trigger on that one just because it's fast and it looks like the rare bear. I wanted the yellow one, so when I clicked the link, the blue and pink one wasn't even available. But the next day, the blue and pink was for sale. Well, but when I clicked it at 3 a.m. in the morning, it's the yellow and black silver one was the only one that was available, and that's the one I wanted anyway. Yeah, you don't have to fly that plane fast. It'll go around in circles. It's pretty fast to have throttle though. You drop the throttle down a little bit more, you can fly it around reasonable. Mike Keller, he'll buy one, you watch it. Oh, Goonie Hack 33. Glad you got in here. We're trying to help you out, brother. Get them subs up. I've dropped links all over Facebook groups and everywhere, chats. Fred Barron, he's my rock and roll man. I got you a little tune tonight. Loggins and Messina. Angry Eyes. Guys, he's calling me Jesse James on Instagram today with my bandana on. You guys think that V9 1200 be expensive? You can buy the V900 for $199. It's probably going to be a 1200 millimeter. You bet $399. Wow. That's a lot of ching ching. There's a login to Messina link right there in chat. If y'all want to check it out, right click on it, open it up in a new tab, and you can listen to it later. I've never seen that V900 fly, but only on videos. It's fast. It's fast. Durafly, they got a fast bird too. A little FX Racer, whatever it was. It's pretty fast. Depends on the bird, GB. If they built up the power plant in it bigger for the extra weight it's going to carry, it might be worth it. I'm not sure. Fred, I seen that Bronco video. Awesome flight, man. That's the first video you put up in a while, Fred. There's a delay in this stream. Terrible. On my end, it is. See if I can refresh stuff. I'm not down to smart batteries. I'm not talking bad on them. If that's something you want to get into, that's fine with me. Prices on that stuff, I don't know. I shake my head at some of it. They probably weigh a lot less than normal size batteries. That could be a good thing. I'm flying mostly rolling tops. But I got some turnkeys I've been buying too, so I got to buy some receivers. Mike Keller, I might be talking to you pretty soon. Might work out some kind of wheel and deal on some RXs, Spectrum RXs. I don't care about gyros. Night, Jermaine. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. Like some 610s, 620s. I'll hit you up and see what you got. I'm all the time needing not really gyros, but receivers. I'm flying 6-channel DX6 Gen 3 radio. My little turbo timber's got that battery thing hooked up. I cut it on my radio one time, checked it out, and I cut it off. All that stuff don't mean that much to me. I don't like Pilot Ryan. I don't want my radio screaming at me while I'm trying to fly. That sag in the batteries makes alarms go off. That drives me nuts. I buy Roaring Tops out of Roaring Top USA. Out of California. And I've had very good luck with them. They fly good service with them. Yeah, that interruption, Ryan, is not cool, especially when you're trying to concentrate on flying. Be like somebody screaming in your ear. Good. How many subs you got right now, brother? $9.45. You're getting there. Well, you need 45 more. 45. Y'all guys in the chat, y'all try to push him this week. Ray will be there pretty soon. Ryan, me and Dennis Farley, we looked at some batteries the other day. Me and him was chatting, and we compared batteries at JetWorks and Roaring Top USA. There was quite a bit of price difference. I ain't saying that's just where I buy mine. But when Dennis compared JetWorks to my price at Roaring Top USA, quite a bit of difference. But I have no problem with anybody buying from anybody. I'm just like anybody else. I like to save a buck. But I have to wait on a little bit longer for them to get here. I'm in Tennessee and they're in California. Dennis is in Texas and JetWorks is in Texas, so he can get his batteries a whole lot quicker than I can. But I've been really pleased with Roaring Top. Nightbot says hello, Fred. I got him programmed. Takes me, I don't know, when I go in and change Nightbot, it takes me a couple hours before the show to get all my messages changed and what I want to put in. I need to try those HRBs. I haven't bought any Gooniac. Everybody says they're good batteries. Here lately, I ain't been flying enough to even know. I agree Andy Davis is good to buy from. He's got a business to run just like anybody else. I've supported Pilot Ron's link for a long time, buying planes through his link. I try to support everybody. Try to. Sometimes I go rogue. Just find the best deal I can find. But most of the time, if I'm going to buy it anyway, I'll use somebody's link to help them out. A hanger rats. I would have got my goblin through Pilot Ryan's link, but he don't do Hobby King. Hanger 51, he don't do Hobby King unless it's super, super cheap and on sale. But usually if I buy E-Flight birds, I go through Ryan's link. Right now, the only things would interest me right now would be a 1.5 timber or an FMS Pitts V2. That those are really the only two birds I really like to have. Ryan supported us, and we try to support Ryan. I try to support GB too. I don't buy much off Amazon. I buy more stuff off eBay if I'm going that route. Usually I can find pretty good deals on eBay, but I don't always buy there. But everybody ought to try to help each other out as a community. Yeah, I'm on their email list too, Reckham Roy. I got kicked out of Hobby King community on Facebook because I was pushing Air Viper 50 millimeter out on them. They didn't think too kindly to it. Finally, they booted me out of the Hobby King community page. But I still get their emails from Hobby King. I still buy them. I still support them. Air Marshall's got Rising Hobby links now. GB's got Amen. Amen. Maine. You can always find something to buy through these guys. It's Derek, Deuce's Wild's friend, flies with him all the time. He's getting close to 1,000 subs. Y'all support him, and y'all support Gooniac. Try to get all these guys over 1,000. Gooniac, I won a Air Viper from Gooniac's channel, and I'd already bought one. It's still sitting in the shipping box in here. So I've got 2 Air Vipers, 50 millimeters. I'm gonna wait till Gooniac builds me a end runner for it, so he made me a fire butt for it. So I can light the sky on fire. Ryan, those little trucks you've been getting, badass. More I see them, the more I want to buy one. But totally different direction than I'm thinking. I want one truck that goes fast on 4S or 6S. Those gravel for 20, 30 feet, 2-wheel drive. I love that field that Derek and Deuce's Wildflies at AstroTurf. You couldn't ask for a better field to fly off of. A Creighton EXB. Yeah, I've watched your videos, Ryan. You got some fast little buggers. The Badger. When's the Badger coming out? I have to look into that when it comes out. Badger was a typo. You drinking there, Marshall? I forget. What day ain't you drinking? Skippy's here. Skippy made it to the show. Save me some peanut butter, Skippy. While Bill's leaving. Night Wild Bill. Raven Rock's been here. Let me fix you up. Skippy, you have to let me know you're in chat. You still working? Always. Night Jackson RC. Glad you dropped in, buddy. Dustin, you're a one-man band, I know. Running a shop like that. I worked at a machine shop in a fabrication company. Gets hectic and busy. Back in 1994, I run a CNC. There's a pipe bender. Come from England. Touch screen CNC bender. There's a $500,000 machine. The manual that come with it's like 4 books, about 4 inches thick each. And I was trained by these people from over Europe. They come and basically taught me how to use it, but I had to learn a lot. Had to keep files. Everything was programmed. I bent ferrous and non-ferrous metals on it. I had to be within real tight tolerance for carrier air conditioning. I built a bent copper tubing for their units. They bought it from us. So every line had a part number. And they were doing it the old-fashioned way on manual hydraulic benders. We dealt with air hydraulics and liquid hydraulics. This was a CNC bender for the first time that the company bought. I was the first one to get my hands on it. I had to build everything off of blueprints. I learned how to convert millimeters to inches, and inches to millimeters, to read the blueprints, work with a calculator and a touch screen. Get all kinds of axes. And if my clamps holders didn't work, I'd take them to the machine shop and I'd have them fix it where it clamped the tubing correct size on my bender. Yeah, my tolerance wasn't, I can't remember. It was right, I'm thinking 3/16. I can't remember in the thousands, the tolerance. The part had to be perfect. Carrier air conditioning they were notorious at kicking parts back in your face if you didn't build them right. Them guys that install it copper tubing in their units, if it didn't fit, oh, they were mad. So I understand fabrication and machine shop work. I worked with everything in 1000s. It's the most accurate way to measure something there ever was. It's good work, Dustin. It's enjoyable work. And every part that I made new for that machine, I had to build a file and keep records on. First off, you had to cut a piece of tubing a certain length to make the part by the file settings that were made up in the computer. A lot of trial and error making the parts, but I got it done. Ron, when's the next giveaway? I'm trying to be funny, Ron. Oh, mate. I'm shaking my head, Ron. My eyes still hurting from reading that chat that night. I think I'm blind in one eye because of it. Y'all talking about trucks I know nothing about, guys. I know fast ones when I see them and slow ones when I see them. That's about it. All right, fast ones. Air Marshal, what's this game changer? The Creighton is a fast truck. Ryan showed it. Don't really look like a truck, but just a red and white little racer style. I like it. It's pretty fast too. Stay away from Fords. I've seen most of them videos where you getting air with them things, Ryan. You come a long ways flying those trucks. Like what you was talking about, what was it, last night, about suspension breaking down when you get on it and nosing in when you put the brakes on. That's something you just got to get a feel for. I could imagine, Ryan, it being expensive till you learn how to do it. I always thought I'd want a nitro motor on one of them. Just raise totally hell with it. I've got a Shindawa 27cc two-stroke motor out in the shed, and it's a stroker motor. It's powerful. I always wanted to see what that would do on a big chassis car body. I can see where you tear up parts in a basher. Pinions, the gears, A-arms. They go through a whole lot. Those shocks has got a long travels on them, like a Baja truck. You got to pick the right tires for them. It's a lot to get into. Mike Keller, you better get that goblin, son, before they run out. You can throw that thing out of your front yard and go hog wild. You'll never have so much fun on $100 in your life. Those wheels work pretty good. I seen that last video you put up on the V900 with the wheels. It landed pretty good for you. They say the Mirage is fast. But I'm not sure. Everybody I've heard talking about the Mirage is fast jet. A 150 amp ESC smart, 2050 kV. What's it going in? Mirage is a watermelon with grease on it being struck by lightning. Watermelon seed. Somebody is saying Mirage was fast. I've heard it more than once. I don't know. Fred likes tanks. Made a flight on RC Bearcat. Lie down elevator trim. Ryan, when are you gonna get a turbine? Is Bobby K gonna get certified? You're welcome, Dustin. Turbine's got to be cool to fly. They sound awesome going down airstrip. Yeah, Bobby K likes to see him rip for sure, Dave. The Rona. I'm sick of the Rona. God, I'm sick of it. I've been cooped up since February. Hadn't done very much. Oh, we're going backwards here in Tennessee on the Rona instead of forward. They opened up in 3 stages, and we hit 3 stages, and 2 weeks later we're back in in stage 2, and they've had more cases, mandatory mask wearing in 89 counties now. Knoxville, Nashville, Memphis, mandatory. Yeah, this is my redneck hat, Fred. It's one I'm over my yard in. I could give a shit about Farm Bureau. They ripped me off for years. They overcharged me on my homeowner's insurance. I ain't got nothing good to say about Farmers Bureau. That's why I'm so nasty, worn out cap. Fits good, works good, but I don't promote them. I got my homeowner's insurance through Tennessee Farmers. It's a heck of a lot cheaper than Farm Bureau. Trust me. It's all good. This guy that runs this agency down here in the little town I live in, because I wasn't born and raised here, he jacked the prices up on me, and I didn't really realize it until he kept going up every year on me. I said, well, what in the hell's wrong? I said, we need to get these payments down. And I finally got so mad I started looking around. I found my insurance for this house a whole lot cheaper. And I've been there ever since. So him jacking my prices up on my homeowners made me look at it. I'm kind of glad he did. Instead of paying him extra $500 every 6 months. I think a lot of this Rona talk is off the hook, guys. I'll be honest with you. It's like take one step and 2 steps back with it because of more cases of it shows up. Oh, we're going to freak out. We can't be doing this. We can't go back to normal. Kind of crazy. Nightbot give you a shout out, Mike Keller. I appreciate it, guys. Support. Well, Mike, I won't never use Farm Bureau again, ever. I never will ever use them again. I mowed Thursday evening for 4 hours here. And Friday evening, I had to finish up another hour of mowing. So I've got this cap's a whole lot cooler for the summer. I use it while I'm working outside mowing. Well, this guy down here is an agent. He went to high school down here and graduated, knowed everybody in town. This is a small little town. He realized I wasn't from here, so he's jacked up my insurance every year. Crazy. I went into the next county and a woman said, I'll find you a cheaper insurance, because they were an agent. They worked with a lot of different insurances. So I got it through Tennessee Farmers Insurance Company. They're out of Knoxville, Tennessee. I ain't had a problem with them. They've went up once on me, but nothing like what Farm Bureau did for me. I've never had to use my homeowner's insurance, thank God. I've got a big deductible on it if I ever have to use it, but it'd be worth it if something does happen. I think I got 13 years left on this mortgage before it's paid off. I might be dead and gone by then. Guys, I've been on for a while. I don't know how many people have got to work tomorrow in the morning. A lot of people's off this Monday. I think we'll be ending this pretty soon. Thank everybody for coming out, keeping me company in chat. A lot of people's already left. I appreciate every one of y'all dropping by and supporting the live shows, the live streams. Try to get over there and support Derek's channel and Gooniac's channel. Try to push Gooniac, Derek's channel over 1,000 this week. Dustin, you take care and don't eat too much Skippy, man. Watch that blood sugar. I'm diabetic too. I understand what you're going through. Mine is 2, not 1 though. That blood sugar will mess up your whole body if you don't watch it. Your eye vision, all your organs is affected by diabetes. All right, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you, Ryan, for dropping in. Mike, Mickey, Dustin, whoever's left in here. Christy, Fred. We're going to call it a night. We're going to peace out, brothers. William.